Hey guys, thanks for stopping on in for today's NBA pick video play for May 4th, 2018. In today's video, talking about this Game 3 matchup here on the Western Conference between the Houston Rockets and the Utah Jazz. Going to give our lean on where we feel the better value stands on the over-under. Currently, the total a little bit higher here coming in to Game 3 at 209 points. Houston, of course, on the year, one of the best offensive teams in the NBA, second in scoring, averaging about 112.5 points per contest, but also one of the better defensive teams, sixth in the league in total team defense, giving up about 104 points per game. Houston, of course, coming up short in Game 2 at home, having a poor offensive performance in terms of their numbers, percentage-wise, shooting the ball, but still representing themselves well enough to get over 100 points in that 108 to 116 defeat, where we sided with the over 205.5 points in that contest. Felt really good about it going in to Game 2, and it pretty much just blew it out of the water there with the Utah Jazz coming up big time, putting up 116 points with the overhitting relatively easily. We saw a lot more points in the Game 2 loss there for the Rockets than we saw in their win in Game 1, where they took down the Jazz by a final of 110 to 96. So Utah having a 20-point better performance in Game 2. Utah playing with a lot of confidence right now heading on over to their home court, and they've seized home court advantage with that Game 2 win in Houston, upsetting the Rockets. So Houston, they have a lot of guys on their team that are known for not necessarily having a tremendous amount of success in the postseason. Guys like James Harden, Chris Paul, and even their coach, Mike D'Antoni. They got to kind of battle some demons and try to continue to advance in what is a very tough Western Conference playoff picture. Houston, they had success in their first series against the Minnesota Timberwolves, but a little bit tougher here going against a Utah team that's just playing with a lot of confidence and feeling like they can play with just about anyone right now in the NBA. So the Jazz coming back to their home court, where they have what's becoming one of the better home court advantages right now in the NBA. On the year, of course, the Jazz were more of a defensive-oriented group, first in the NBA in points allowed, giving up just under about 100 points per contest compared to 19th in scoring average. But this team has adapted and grown and definitely become more of an offensive threat, especially from what we've been seeing out of Utah here in the postseason. So like I said, the total a little bit higher here today at 209 points. But even with that being the case, you take what these two teams average throughout the regular season and you add up their scoring numbers, you get about 216, 217 points in that range, which is still quite a bit higher than the 209 points that we're seeing as the total. And if you even just take their defensive numbers, you get about 204 points, which is 5 points lower here than today's total. So a bit lower than what we were getting in our last outing between these two teams when the total was just at about 205.5 points. But even with that all being the case, we do still feel like the over is going to be the better value play, even with the total ticking up here to 209 points. Again, siding with the over 209 points as the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. You disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our NBA plays for today over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. Check out our MLB pick video play today as well on our YouTube channel. Subscribe for more, and we hope to see you in future videos. Bye.